key thing they're asking there. Change the left-hand side to look like the right-hand side. So now, how do we change the left-hand side to look like the right-hand side? Looking at the right-hand side gives us what we know we want to make it to look like. You see a sine of theta plus alpha. So we're going to use that formula for sine A plus B. Sine A plus B is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Now, they are not using A and B, they're using theta and alpha. So we can just, this formula, you get it from the formula book.
Yeah.
So you change A to theta and B to alpha. So you will write it as sine theta plus alpha is sine theta cos alpha plus cos theta sine alpha. You happy with that second stage?
Yeah.
Now, there is multiplied by r on the outside. So we multiply all of that by r. So if I put r in front of it, we use the same thing and then put r in front of it. So I'll put r in blue in front of it. So we'll have r sine theta plus alpha is r sine theta sine alpha, r cos theta sine alpha.
Yeah.
Now, we want now to compare it with the thing that we had originally. We had originally if we compare it with what we had originally 5 sine theta plus 12 cos theta. So if I write this such that we can compare it, if I write it as r, I'm just writing that, just swapping the position, r cos alpha sine theta plus r sine alpha cos theta. If I compare them, I'll just highlight the part in yellow so you can see. Can you see that means 5 is equal to r cos alpha?
Yeah.
And 12 is equal to r sine alpha.
Mm-hmm.
So you will write it as r cos alpha is equals to 5, r sine alpha is equals to 12. And you call that equation 1, equation 2. These are simultaneous equations. You know, in GCSE, when you solve simultaneous equation, you can subtract them and multiply things. But here you divide. Here we're using a different method. You divide them. So equation 2 divided by 1. Why did we choose 2 divided by 1? Because it will give us tan theta. And we can find tan theta. So it'll be r sine alpha divided by r cos alpha divided by r cos alpha is equals to 12 over 5. Now the arrow will cancel out. That means it become a tangent. Tan alpha is 12 over 5. Put in your calculator invert tangent of 12 over 5. to get the angle.
67.38.
Okay, they said find the value of tan alpha. We don't even need to change it. We've already got it. That's it. You see what the question says? We don't need to even change to the angle. It just says find the value of tan alpha. So we just leave it like that. So we already got the answer. That's tan alpha. So tan alpha is 12/5, and that's what they want. And they want you to find the value of r. How do we find the value of r from those two equations? The way you do it, you square equation 1 squared plus equation 2 squared. So you would have r cos alpha squared plus r sine alpha squared, and that should be equals to 5 squared plus 12 squared. That will give you r squared that gives you r squared. You factorize bracket cos alpha squared, cos squared alpha plus sine squared alpha. 5 squared plus 12 squared is, when you add that, that'll give you sine squared plus cos squared will give you 1. So r squared is 5 squared plus cos plus 12 squared. So r is square root of 5 squared plus 12 squared. So r is 13.